Hello, back again for some more Sky Bet League 1 matches. On to match day number 33 now, so feel free to get involved. Just like always, I'll give the odds of the games, you get the points based on the odds for the matches, and then there'll be a leaderboard to see how you get on during the course of the season. So let's go over what happened on match day number 32, you may ask. Well, let's shall see. So Blackpool, they were 3-0 winners against Charlton Athletic, with Yates scoring a couple of goals and Virtual on the score sheets. Charlton really didn't help their course as they had two players sent off, Pratley and Anki. Next up, Fleetwood and Accrington Stanley shared the spoils in a 1-1 draw. Phillips for Accrington Stanley and Burns, those two goals coming in the space of 2 minutes. Ipswich Town 2-1 winners against Doncaster Rovers. Judge and Norwood compared to Taylor getting on the score sheet. Hull City comfortably defeated AFC Wimbledon 3-0. McGuinness, Burke and Wilkes. Next up, entertaining match between Plymouth and Lincoln City. Plymouth winning it 4-3. So Watts, Mayer, Grant and Edwards compared to McGrandles and Grant's 2 penalty kicks. Bristol Rovers 2-1 winners against Shrewsbury, with Leahy and Hanlon scoring their goals. Erdo got on the score sheet in stoppage time, but just a consolation for Shrewsbury. Crewe Alexandra and Sunderland, they share the spoils in a 2-2 draw. So Porter and Lowry scoring for Crewe, and had Jones and Maguire scoring in the 97th minute. So dramatic comeback from Sunderland, so shout out to them. Portsmouth and Gillingham was a 1-1 draw. Waggett scoring for Pompey, and we had Oliver with the equaliser. MK Dons and Oxford's 1-1 draw as well. Sermon for the Dons and Lee scoring in the 97th minute. So drama aplenty this match day. Peterborough, they continued on their winning streak, winning it 2-1 against Wigan Athletic. They had to come from behind late on as well too, with Clark Harris scoring in the 82nd and 85th minutes. Azagard scored in the 72nd minute for Wigan Athletic, but they still lost. Burton Albion at 2-0 winners against Rochdale, Hemmings and Atkins. Meanwhile, Rathbone got sent off for Rochdale. And finally, Swindon Town 2-1 winners against Northampton, with Twine and Pittman. For Northampton, Watson scored the only goal of the game. So how do we get on with those predictions? Well, for myself, I picked up 6.08 with the likes of Hull City, Plymouth and Peterborough to win the games. For the Football Simulator, they got Hull City, Peterborough, Bristol Rovers, as well as the Portsmouth Gillingham game, so they managed to pick up 9.83. Overall leaderboard says the Football Simulator still on top, 290.59. For myself, I've got some work to do. I'm at 267.84. Finlay Luke in third, 21.07. In fourth goes the Cavan Wright, 6.87. And Blake White is in fifth with 3.72. So here we are, match day number 33. Let's go straight into it. So starting off with Gillingham, as they take in on MK Dons. 263 for Gillingham, 325 for the draw, and 250 for MK Dons. It's 15th taking on 14th. So Gillingham, they got 2 wins in the draw in the past 5. MK Dons, they got 3 victories and a draw in the past 5 games. We're both going to go with a 2-1 prediction for MK Dons, myself in the Football Simulator, making these picks, of course. So next up, we got Wigan Athletic taking on Charlton. Wigan come into it in 23rd, just the 1 victory in the past 5 games. Meanwhile for Charlton, up in 12th, 1 victory and a draw for themselves. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw compared to a 3-0 prediction for Wigan Athletic, if you can believe that. Next up is Accrington Stanley as they take on Ipswich. So 7th place is Accrington Stanley, and we have Ipswich in 8th. So 1 win and 3 draws for Stanley, and we got 2 wins and 2 draws for Ipswich coming in the past 5 matches. We're both back at Ipswich here. I've gone for a 2-0 scoreline compared to a 3-2 scoreline. The next game is Shrewsbury taking on AFC Wimbledon. $1.83 for Shrews, $3.30 for the draw, and 4 butts for Wimbledon. Shrewsbury, not Swindon, apologies. Shrewsbury in 17th, 3 wins in the draw in the past 5. Meanwhile for Wimbledon, they come into this in 22nd, 2 wins in the past 5 matches. Gonna go with Shrewsbury 1-0 winners, compared to a 2-1 pick also for the Shrews. Next game is Lincoln taking on Fleetwood. $83 for Lincoln, $3.60 for the draw, and $3.60 for Fleetwood. Lincoln, they currently in 2nd, 1 victory and 3 draws. Meanwhile for Fleetwood, they come into it in 16th place, 1 victory and 2 draws in the past 5 games. Gonna go with a 1-1 draw here, compared to a 4-2 win for Lincoln City. Next game is Oxford taking on Peterborough. $2.50 for Oxford, $3.10 for the draw, and $2.63 for Peterborough. Oxford, they come into this in 9th, 2 wins and 2 draws in the past 5. Meanwhile for Peterborough, top of the table, won at least their past 5 matches back to back there. I'm going to go with Peterborough, of course, to win this match as well. A 3-0 scoreline. Football Science is going to go with a modest 1-0 pick. Next game is Sunderland taking on Swindon. $1.40 for Sunderland, $4.50 for the draw, and $6.50 for Swindon. Sunderland, they come into this in 5th. 3 wins and a draw for themselves, so things are looking up. Meanwhile for Swindon, and 18th, 2 wins and a draw, so not too shabby for themselves. I'm going to go Sunderland, 2-1 winners. Football Science is also going to go Sunderland, 2-0 victors. Next game is Northampton against Plymouth. $2.50 for Northampton, $3.30 for the draw, and $2.40 for Plymouth. Northampton, bottom of the league in 24th, just picking up 2 draws in the past 5 games. Meanwhile for Plymouth in 10th, 3 wins and a draw in the past 5 matches. Gonna go with Plymouth, 4-1 winners. The Football Science is gonna go with Northampton, 3-2 winners. The next game is Doncaster taking on Portsmouth. $2.88 for Doncaster. We have $3.30 for the draw, and we got $2.20 for Portsmouth. Doncaster are in 6th, just picking up 1 draw in the past 5 games. Meanwhile for Portsmouth in 4th, 2 wins and a draw. I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw, compared to a 3-2 win for Portsmouth. Next up is Hull City against Rochdale. $1.36 for Hull City, $4.50 for the draw, and $7 for Rochdale. Hull City come with this in 3rd, 2 wins and a draw. Meanwhile for Rochdale, down to 20th, only picking up 2 draws along the way. I'm going to go with Hull City to win it 2-1, compared to a 2-0 victory also for Hull City. The next game is Blackpool against Crewe Alexandra. Blackpool come into this in 13th, 4 wins in the past 5 games. Pretty impressive stuff there. Crewe Alexandra on the other hand are in 11th, 2 wins and a draw. I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Blackpool. Football Science is going to go with a 3-2 victory for Blackpool. The next game is Burton Albion taking on Bristol Rovers. Burton Albion, they come into this in 21st, 4 wins in the past 5 games. Meanwhile for Bristol Rovers in 19th, 2 wins in the past 5 matches. I've gone for a 3-2 goals fest win for Burton Albion. Football Science is going to go with a modest 1-0 pick also for Burton Albion. So that concludes this round of matches at in Sky Bet League 1. Feel free to get involved with your own thoughts, predictions down in the comment section below. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe. Cheers.